Hello, I'm Nigel Crowther, and today I'm going to tell you about Watson Assistant and how it can help your business improve productivity and customer care. So in this next slide, I'm showing you the high-level architecture of Watson Assistant. And you can see on the left there's a customer, but that could also be an internal customer or employee as well. They can use many channels to converse with the agent. So they could either use phone, a standard web page chat, or Slack, or WhatsApp, or even email to converse with the chatbot. The chatbot is built with a low-code, no-code interface that allows unskilled people to build sophisticated chatbots using easy-to-use interface. Within this interface, you can build your chatbots with a graphical tool and test and deploy it all within the one environment. You have several environments. Once it's deployed to the production, the customers can start using it and you can roll back if there's any problems. The bot can actually hook to different types of agents. So you can have a human agent. So if you can't answer the question, you can contact a human agent. You can also call out to AI so that if you have a complex query, the AI can query a knowledge base to answer your question using generative AI. So now let's look at a real use case with a real customer. So this customer is a small niche customer that sells acupuncture needles and herbal remedies online. And you see they've got a website here. And on the right, we have the chatbot implemented using Watson Assistant. And it's very simple. It just greets the customer and allows them to select one of the products. So let's, for example, click Skin Health. The chatbot will now prompt the user to say herbs can help reduce symptoms of various skin products. And then the customer can click on this link here. And this will then go to the website to allow them to buy the product. It will also prompt them for anything else they need, and if the customer says yes, we'll go around the loop again and ask further questions. If no, it simply says, have a nice day. So that's a very simple chatbot implemented using Watson Assistant. So now let's see how it is implemented within Watson Assistant. So I'm actually using the AI Assistant Builder within Watson Orchestrate, but it's the same product, it's just integrated under Orchestrate. So now I'm opening up the Assistant, and I'm going to select my particular assistant, which is called Health Assistant. And in here, you see there's various options. There's a generative AI, which I've mentioned, which allows you to create chats based on a large language model. But in this case, I've just used a very simple assistant that's triggered by the greeting of the customer, which you should see here. And one of the nice features of the product is you can visualize the chat with a graph like this. So let me just take you through it. So you can see the first thing Assistant says is welcome to Natural Help. And then it asks you to select one of the products. And then there's a branch here, depending on what button you select. If it's weight loss, it says for weight loss, why not try one of these products, and so on for each different product. And then once the customer has selected the product, he's prompted to see whether he or she would like some other product. If they say yes, it goes right back to the start. If not, it says have a nice day, and that's the end of the chatbot. You can see here it's very simple, but you can see how you could make this more sophisticated by adding additional steps and additional logic, particularly to calling out to using hooks to databases, RPA, and so on. So once we've created our chat, we can now publish it. To do that, we will first need to preview. So this here is a preview section, and I can customize the chat by clicking this link here. And in here, you have various customizations. So you can change the icon, as you can see here, the avatar. I've changed the color to match the customer's website. Once I've done that, I have various other options to create hooks and so on. But the one I'm interested here is embed. And what that has done is created me an HTML snippet, which I can copy and then paste directly into the customer's HTML page. So in this particular case, I've got the HTML page here, and you can see this is the HTML and this is the script. So if I just paste that in, this is now pointing to the Watson Assistant from the customer's webpage. So once this is published, the customer can now invoke the chatbot by simply clicking, just refresh, clicking the AI Assistant button here, and you see there, it's already remembered our context from the previous session. Then we can analyze the interaction between the customer and the chatbot. So in this very simple example, we can see that there's been 7 recognized requests and 5 unrecognized requests. What that means is the chatbot has managed to service 7 requests, but 5 have failed for some reason. We can drill down into that by clicking this button here. and then looking at the conversation log, and you can see immediately the unrecognized requests are highlighted here, and you see someone said, I want to buy a car. Obviously that's not recognized. So there we are, that's the product in a nutshell. So why should you, the customer, want to buy Watson Assistant? The key benefits to you are lower support costs. So instead of having expensive call center staff on call 24/7, you can use an assistant to harvest a lot of the calls and answer the customer questions automatically, and then farm off to the real humans only when there's a difficult case to follow up on. As you saw, there's a very simple user interface to build the assistants, low code, no code. So just about anyone can build an assistant. The benefits to your customers are that you get fast, relevant, and correct responses, and all the long wait times have gone because you can go straight to a chatbot and get results straight away. So if you're interested in Watson Assistant, we engage you with client engineering where they can create a proof of concept with you, or I'll be happy to do a deeper dive with your technical people to show you how the product works in detail. Please get into contact, and thank you for listening.